Ron P, WiseGuyBets, coming to you with some NBA DFS value picks for the Draftkings main slate. Look, we have 9 games on the slate. I think we can find some value in this slate. Today's date is February 14th, 2022. If you haven't liked this video, go ahead and like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But let's get right into the picks. The first pick I'm looking at today is Quentin Grimes, New York Knicks. He's 3,000 on DraftKings. He has a projection of 26. He's starting tonight. His usage projection for the night is 18%. Minute projection 34 minutes. He has a high minute projection for the night, and he's projected to be 26 to 30% owned. You'll probably see more than that, probably closer to 40, 45%. He gives us 0.68 fantasy points per minute. Let's look at his game log. We don't have too much of a game log on him. We're going to go back to February 10th, where he gave us 13 fantasy points over 31 minutes. Prior to that, he gave us 5 fantasy points over 14, 10 over 15. He gave us 27 over 23, 18 over 18, 19 over 31. That's going back about 10 games. He is starting tonight. Nick's got some people out, so he's going to get a lot of minutes. I don't really see anywhere where he's gotten more. Let's check out his historical minutes for the year, for the entire year. Let's see if he's come anywhere close to the 34-minute projection. He did have 36 in the last games. I don't have a fantasy score for him, but he did give us 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. That's a huge night. So he had a lot of fantasy points in that game. Prior to that, he gave us 31 minutes, which he only gave us 13 fantasy points. I just don't see where he's given us a whole bunch of, in his games where he's come close. And back in January, he gave us 27 minutes, gave us 15 fantasy points. Back on December 25th, he gave us 26 fantasy points in 25 minutes. So on paper, this guy looks good tonight. He's starting, as I say. He's going to be highly owned. So at 3,000, projection of 26, I gotta put this guy in my picks. If he can give us 25, 22 fantasy points off a $3,000 salary, that'll be great. Definitely someone we can put into a lineup with some true studs. The next player I'm looking at is Justin Winslow for Portland. He's eligible at the point guard and small forward position. He's 5,600 on DraftKings. His projection for the night is 33. His usage projection is 22. Minute projection 33. Ownership projection 9 to 12%. He gives us 1.02 fantasy points per minute in the last month. That is very good. That is one of the reasons his projection is so high with his minute projection. Let's look at his game log. He is starting tonight for Portland. His game log, he's given us 33 over 33 minutes, 32 over 32, 31 over 24, 35 over 26, 25 over 22. So it looks like if he gets his minutes, he's going to give us at least 1 fantasy point per minute here. I like Justin Winslow in this position tonight. Especially if he gets his 33 minutes, I expect over 33 fantasy points. So Justin Winslow is a pick that I like for the night. I think he will exceed its value. Third player I'm looking at tonight is Andre Drummond, now of Brooklyn. They're playing Sacramento. Favorable matchup. He's 5,500 on DraftKings. He's available at the center position. His projection for the night is 29. Usage projection of 22. Minute projection of 22. Very low ownership projection of 2 to 4%. He gives us 1.3 fantasy points per minute. I mean, to be honest, we do not know how Steve Nash is going to use Drummond. If he gets to 22 minutes or gets above the 22 minutes. But if he gets to 22 minutes, he should get us close to 30 fantasy points. So we're kind of going to go with the projection of minutes here, but we'll know more after tonight of how Steve Nash is going to use Andre Drummond in games. So those are 3 of my picks for tonight. Not all of my picks. You can get all my picks over on Patreon. Usually post them about an hour before lock because a lot of things change throughout the day. But these are 3 of my early value picks for today. If these picks help you, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. That's all I have for the day. Until the next video, peace.